Then we move forward. A crow in a uniform is still a crow. But we're not done. Maybe you're just that good. Or maybe fate itself. But if I were you, this time it's a nameless Dalariata, formerly of the Thewid tribe, now known as Wither. He's holed up in a cave near the swamps, no doubt twisting the weirdness to his advantage. The children aren't just killers, they're opportunists. If they've taken a liking to him, it means he's dangerous. And if we don't stop him, he'll be worse. Be careful. Steel alone won't save you against magic.
Dear me, another one? We've been getting quite popular. Who? Wilkin? Ah, yes. Honestly, I have no idea how he managed to find me. But since the girl never gave me anything for the potion, I accepted him as payment. Well, no, he's a pig, obviously. And since when are mortal lives not an acceptable payment? You people do it all the time. A day of life, a dream, a memory, a favor. Your lot love to bargain with your existence as if it were unending. Which is peculiar, since it's not even all that long. Oh, does he now? And have you asked him if he wants to come with you? I don't know. Wilkin and I understand each other perfectly, unless... How about something made by your own hand, but something nice? Something that'll make me feel all warm and fuzzy. Oh, I know. I want a meal cooked by your hand. Oh, that's so lovely. It looks so, odd. And you humans eat that, really? I'll think where to put it, so I can admire it for a bit. Go on, talk to the pig. I'll wait here. But don't wander off too far. Who knows if I'll still be here when you get back. Dear me, I don't know. Wilkin and... Unless... How about... You can use the fire, just don't want... So, what...
Surprisingly well, you know. I'm warm, I'm well fed, and I get to soak in the mud. I also keep getting the urge to root, but I don't mind. At least it's not boring. Oh, Thistle? Why should I? Oh, she brings me berries and acorns. Well, she promised she'll take care. I doubt it, but that's how she introduced. Rian did that. I don't care if the results weren't exactly what she intended. That's very nice of you. But this life ain't so bad. It's easy and straightforward. I eat, I sleep, I root, I talk to Thistle. No morning drills, no Denholm yelling in my ear, no angry Connacht people spitting at my feet. It's peaceful. I like it. Pretty sure, yes. I know I won't live as long as I could as a human, but you've seen what's happening on Avalon. I doubt I'd live much longer anyway.
So, what did you make me? Oh, that's so lovely. I'll, go on, talk to... So, have the two of you had a nice chat? A wise decision. He shall live out the rest of his days in happiness. Now, be gone. It's been amusing, but I've... If this goes on, I'll have to move somewhere else for a couple of decades or so. Oh, that one. Snowdrops and bluebells. That one got boring really fast. It's always the same with your kind. You lied to me. You tricked me. Why is my lover a pig? And so on. I don't know. You made the wish. How is it my fault that it didn't go the way you thought it would? I'm not a mind reader. In fact, she's the deceitful one. She knew I didn't want to see her again, so she sent someone else to pester me. No, a wish is a wish. It was made with intent. She wanted Wilkin to be happy as a pig in mud. He is. He's both happy and he's a pig in mud. Nobody said anything about humans. Don't we all? I once tried to steal the voice of the Queen's favorite nightingale. I was young and I did it on a dare. I ended up spending a whole century as a worm. Just because we do something stupid every once in a while doesn't mean it can't have dire consequences. From you. Ooh, nothing special. Don't worry, I won't ask anything of you right now. I'll give you your answer. And when the time comes, I'll collect what is due. What say you? Do we have a deal? Well, I'm not sure how that's supposed to get you your answer, but of course you could try. It won't help Wilkin, though. He'll just remain a pig for the rest of his days. But it's always about violence with your kind, and yet you call us cruel. Dear me. Who will... Well, how about... Go on.
Ria. That's, this life ain't no more. It's... I mean, it's not like I can stop you, but at least think about what I've said.
So? Suit yourself. It just goes to show that you don't care at all about poor Wilkins' opinion. Why are you here, then? Oh, in fact... No, a wish... Don't jump... from you. Ooh, don't worry, I won't ask anything of you right now. I'll give you your answer. And when the time comes, I'll collect... What say you? But who said anything about turning him back into a human? You told me Rian wanted to be with her lover. That is something I can help with. Here, give her this bracelet. If she really loves her Wilkin as much as she claims, she only needs to make a heartfelt wish to rejoin him. And they'll be together, just like that. Happy as two pigs in mud. I do love that little saying. It paints such an adorable picture, don't you think? A truly happy ending. Now listen to me, little mortal, for I can already tell that you're gearing up for a dispute. 1. A deal is a deal. You do not get to back out now, and I will come to... 2. Do not fret about the girl. She made her choices. Mortal hearts are fickle and easily swayed. Now, be gone. Dear. Who? Well. Oh. Dear me.
This life, no more. It's pretty
So? A wise decision. He shall live up. Now.
Hello again. Spare a coin for the hungry.
Have you found... Please. Oh. Please hurry.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Oi, you. You're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you around before. Ah, no, sorry. It's just that we don't see many new faces around here. Just us and the locals and, well, if you... Do they? Then maybe we're all just sick of looking at each other. I'm sure. But it's not like I want to be here either. I've got a pregnant wife waiting for me at home, and they won't even let me buy a book for her. Yeah, about birthing and labour and whatnot. It's going to be our first, you see, so my wife's always sick. I wanted to... But that Dalrita wench chased me out of her bookshop and won't let me back in. Ugh, because she hates Camelotians. Why else? I mean, she's Dalrita. They're... Well, could you? I'd be really grateful. Please, I'll pay you back. Oh, thank...
What do you want? Ah, here's our troublemaker. You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of the menhir. I had everything in order. The cart was... You appear out of nowhere, and suddenly a dying pile of stones lights up like a bonfire. Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report to Camelot that we're going to be late. Secondly, you've somehow reignited the menhir. And this has reignited people's hopes that they can stay. And before you ask why it's dangerous, take a look around town. But you should be thankful to them. Their hope... You can go tell Murig that your presence doesn't change anything about our deal, and that you are unwilling to help with his endeavors. And if he doesn't listen, play along, but come back to me when you learn what he has planned. Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents of Avalon. Avalon's population has significantly declined over recent years. We're on the brink of extinction, damn it. Only Camelot possesses the necessary infrastructure to establish the right conditions for its people. If they remain here, they will die. Either from the weird... You must know that I didn't come here just to... Then at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those... Perhaps we will invade Tuathon, like in the glorious old days? Or perhaps someone will find a way to free the derelict fleet, allowing us return to the homelands. I don't know. But there's one thing I'm certain of, and I'll repeat it as often as necessary. Scattering our people across the island is the worst solution. Murig, who apparently prefers to be called Maggot, is a druid, even though he may not look the part. And druids are the only ones who know the rituals necessary to ignite. Due to bad luck, or more accurately, that's why I'm forced to work with Murig. But I'm no fool. I know he'll try to find a way to reignite the menhir. So, if you ever find out what he's planning... Yes, on my orders. Firkit needs... One of our warehouses burned down. My men suspect sabotage. They say Firkit is a madman. He's a local inventor, and as far as... There was a time when he was quite useful. He invented very... But now he's apparently fixated on the weirdness. And he does... Since you're already... Firkit refuses to talk to my men, and the locals don't trust him. But you... He doesn't know you. You can ask him if he set fire to our warehouse on purpose. Do whatever you think is best. I just want to find out who... Here are the orders. Show them to... As soon as you find out what happened with... Who told you that? The Dalriata? I've never paid a single gold coin to any Dalriata for deserters. However, there is some truth to... You see, it's hard to keep the men's morale up in these uncertain... Still, this is the military. Desertion is unacceptable. So if you do take care of the deserters, you can be sure you'll be rewarded. Asgard will pay out bounties for... Anything else? Me? There's not much I can do right now. But if someone were willing to... As long as they stop being a threat to my men... But all this should stay between us. Excellent. What? Where did you even get these? So So you're telling me that beneath Kunacht, there's even more Kunacht? How did you even stumble on a... Sounds more like a curse to me. Still, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'd hate to see you hanged for having an abundance of curiosity. If only it were just one. Sorry, he's a scout. We've been preparing to evacuate the Looks like he tried to take a shortcut through the waterworks. The weirdness must have caught. Pray to the All-Mother. Although, but you could help. You look like someone who's seen a fair bit of Avalon and isn't afraid to travel alone. Of course, you'd be properly compensated. Take the road to Camelot, all the way to the Iron Gate, and report back on whether it's clear. Handle any smaller threats yourself, and tell me about any larger ones. The sooner the better. Think you can manage that? Great. Head out then. I'll await your return.
Heavens, I'd rather not have to put you... No, that'd be I keep this camp running and make sure everyone's pulling their weight. Trouble is, we've got more work than men. So, I can't spare any soldiers to deal with things outside of Kunacht. I handle what makes soldiers fight. You want glory and gold? See me. Legate Denham is in charge here. Sometimes I wonder if Lord Yvain's acting like a maiden on her wedding night. The Red Priests are throwing their weight around, and I have no idea how the Legate puts up with it all. I'm Immunis Askel. If you're here for war stories, most of the fighting's behind me now. I've traded my sword for paperwork. Not glamorous, but necessary. Once we're done here, maybe I'll finally retire. Yes? I see you managed to defeat Sanguinor the Crimson. Good job. Some say he was a knight who fell in battle and was brought back to life through dark magic, that he rose from the grave as an undead monstrosity with an insatiable bloodlust. Others say he was just a terrible jerk. Either way, he's gone now. Here's your reward. I recognize these remains. That's Thorn the Bloodbound. A complete madman. If you have his sword with you, be careful. It grants strength to the wielder, but at the cost of their blood. There are stories that Thorn got it from a demon he made a pact with. We'll probably never know. Sir Renard. What a shame he ended up like this. Don't get me wrong. It's good that he's dead. He just wasted his life. He came from a noble family, was tall, strong, brave. He loved dueling so much that he started challenging everyone for any reason, or none at all. Eventually, he killed a royal messenger and was banished. He must have been a tough opponent. You deserve the reward. And here are the remains of Sir Valin himself. Justice finally caught up with him. He was a scoundrel, a drunkard, and a libertine. And an aristocrat, too. At the Camelot court, he plotted, seduced, and stabbed people in the back. Literally. Eventually, he was betrayed himself. And he ended up here, as a common bandit. Or rather, as your handful of coins for his head. Hey, care to humor an old soldier with a friendly spar? These bones could use some warming up. That's the spirit. Let's see if I've still got some fight left in me. Damn it all, that was pathetic. 2 strikes and I'm on my ass. What happened to me? I used to be a force to be reckoned with. Now I'm just an old fool, shuffling papers and barking orders. Exercise? I don't have time for that. I'll be in the grave before I see results. No, I need something faster, something stronger. Exactly. You're quick. I'll give you that. I need one of those. Not some quack remedy, If I knew, I'd have fetched it myself. But there's talk of alchemy. I've also heard about some powerful stuff from the Dalriata tribes. Trust me. Good. You'll be paid, of course.
Excellent. Here's your gold.
Yes?
I'll await your return.
You need something?
Spare a coin for the hungry.
If it's...
Oh, hello there.
Good to see. Good to see. Yes? Fantastic. If you don't need something, you can always sell it later and even make a profit. Let Alwyn know I'm in, and I can't wait for my first trip to gather ingredients. Life's too short to play it safe. Where's the fun in that?
Help a soul out on your journey.
seal looks good. I'm glad, Ferk, it's your...
Who are you? Did Camelot send you? I'm not talking to those thieves. Oh, aye, it did. And no surprise there. They barged in here and grabbed everything that wasn't nailed down. Do you know what this device is? It's a pyrolusite stabilizer. And they took all the pyrolusite, but left no wonder it blew. Yes, pyrolusite. And what did they do? Well, they just took... Well, pyrolusite is a wondrous substance. It can create fire anywhere you are. It also amplifies the power of weird fires. So, tell me, don't you think it's marvelous? Exactly! But all great inventions need pains. As you can see, my pyrolusite isn't stable. I was... Do you think it's their fault for taking whatever they pleased and not asking how things... I know perfectly well what happens when you meddle with inventions you know nothing about. Science is a field for geniuses, not for... Someone died? Too bad. They shouldn't have put their grubby paws where they... I won't confess to anything because I don't feel responsible for anything. It's just natural selection, as we scientists like to call it. And yet, such is the law of nature. The weak and the foolish eliminate themselves. So forgive me for smiling at the news that my it's what was meant to happen. Nature has spoken. As you already know, I have no love for... I could continue working on pyrolusite. Are you familiar with weird candles? They possess the ability to dispel the weirdness. If you light one, you can walk through the night without fearing transformation or ambush. But weird candles burn out quickly, and their production is quite complex. Perhaps my pyrolusite could prolong their effect. Or, yes, I think I would like to start making weird candles. Yes, I suspect so too. There are two things I value above all: science and life itself. If I need to sacrifice one for the other, then so be it. At least I'll take all my secrets to the grave, so my inventions won't fall into the hands of utter imbeciles. Go to Denholm and tell him... Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Stay out of my way. What's happening with Verkut? Is it going to surrender? Or do I need to use force? Do you think so? That's an intriguing idea. I'll admit I've considered it already. If you claim that Furkett had no intention of harming my soldiers, then his skills will certainly be useful to us in Camelot. I will make sure that he has a quiet place to work, as far from human settlements as possible, just to be safe. Tell Furkett of my decision. Let him make the necessary preparations.
Spare a coin for the hungry. And? What's our situation? Oh dear, this is unexpected. It appears Camelot still has a few sharp minds in its service. Well, it's not a perfect solution. As I've said, it's better than dying. In that case, I'll pack my bags and report to Denholm. As for you, you'll be getting the deed to the house. You're going to take care of my house. After all, you just saved my life, but I can't pay you because I'm taking everything with me. The house stays, so you might as well look after it. Here, the Mad Scientist cottage is now officially yours. Do whatever you wish with it. Burn it down, sell it. I don't care. I have no use for it anymore. Remember your limitation.
Who is it? Oh. All right. Come on in. Sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone. You'd be nervous too. If half of Connacht branded you and your husband as traitors. I wish Quill hadn't been so eager when Camelot was looking for workers. I told him people wouldn't be happy with us. But he just brushed me off. If he had just waited a bit, I could have told everyone. He was forced like the rest. As long as I don't go out too much. I mean, I don't think anyone would actually hurt me. Or at least I hope not, but still, it's hard. Being spat on by people you've known your whole life. I get that they're angry, but Quill and I aren't to blame. We just wanted a better life. That doesn't give them the right to make me afraid. In my own home. They haven't hurt me, no. But they broke our windows. Trampled my flowers. I barely leave the house anymore. Because I'm scared of what I'll come back to. We haven't done anything to them. We don't deserve this. So he won't be home for dinner. Again. Or the next few days, I suppose. Oh, bother. Fine. Fine, I'll go. Maybe she's got some news about when we're finally leaving. Thank you for coming. Here. Take this for the road. I just took it fresh from the oven. Not unless you can give our lord a swift kick in the arse. And get him to finally give the order to move. If this drags on any longer, we'll just leave on our own. And hope the road is kind. But thank you for asking. I hope the next time we talk, it's under better circumstances.
Weakness from age. I'm afraid that's something none of us can escape. But even as we grow old, our strength can still be nurtured with care. This herbal brew strengthens the body and clears the mind, but only when used regularly, alongside proper effort, exercising both the mind and body. If your friend seeks a quick fix, this won't satisfy him. True strength comes from consistency.
Welcome. So he's just old. There's no magic cure for that. Because magic is nonsense. But science? Science has solutions. This is a blend of stimulants and enhancers. Side effects? Sure, there might be some. But what doesn't? Here, take this recipe. But prepare...
Before you ask, let me guess. Your friend's a Camlotion who's heard, hate to break it to you, but that's no how it works. Our strength comes from besides, it's a tribe secret. Camlotions and their love for shortcuts, but fine, have it your way. Here, it's harmless. Mostly herbs and a bit of spice. My father used to say true strength lies in the mind. So if your friend is as determined as you say, who knows? This might be enough for them. Good luck convincing them it's the real deal. That's half the battle. Oh, expecting a wee one? Congratulations. Is that so? Oh, is it now? Oh, that's precious. He came in and tried to seduce me. Told me he just loves to devour books. Books, sure. Maybe when I told him I wasn't interested, he got all pissed off and called. Tell you what, I'll sell you that book. But fair warning, I'll be sending his poor wife the story of Giron the Unfaithful, with a special... Ha! Pleasure doing business with you. I hope his wife won't go easy on him.
I wasn't expecting company.
Have some spare food or coin?
If I just stay put, everything will be okay. Hi, have you had a chance to drop by the bookshop yet? What? I wasn't harassing her. Besides, she should be grateful. I bet a savage like... What? That bitch? I'll teach her what happens to people who try to get smart with me. You mark my words. Thank you for the warning. I'll have to write a letter to my wife. She'll forgive and forget, I'm sure of it. Here's your money, and a little extra. You've done a good deed. Oh.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
You doing okay?
You're back.
Hello. Oh, hello there. Nice to see you.
Well, you finished quicker than I expected. Let me take a look. Daffodil and Mandrake. As for the Straw Child skulls, exquisite. Ah, and the Phase blood. As promised, I'll join the Merchants Union and that investment and lend. I must say.
Nice to see you.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
You're here to kill me. That much is clear. But tell me, before you lift your blade, before you cast your spell, have you ever wondered why? A crow? Is that all I am to you? No name, no past, just another tally on your list? Tell me, what do you really know about the children of Morrigan? Beyond the stories your leader feeds you? Or does it not matter? I know of him, more than he would ever admit. You think you're hunting the children of Morrigan? No, Vidar is more entangled with the children than you can possibly imagine. Tell me, have you ever wondered how he knows so much? Have you ever wondered why there's always another name? Do you really believe he's only ever been the hunter? I don't need to lie. Vidar tells you what you need to hear. He points you at targets, feeds you his war. But has he? Or is it that story he keeps just out of reach? Maybe when this is over, if you live long,